Imagine standing on the shore of a vast dark ocean tossing a message in a bottle into the waves, hoping but never knowing if it will be found. In 1977, humanity did just that. We launched Voyager 1 and 2, our robotic emissaries, into the cosmic ocean. These spacecraft weren't just machines, they were our dreams of discovery, sent to explore the unknown. A rare planetary alignment let them slingshot from Jupiter to Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, an opportunity that comes once every 176 years. We packed them with instruments, gave them power to last decades, and sent them far beyond the sun's warmth. On board each Voyager, the Golden Record, a gold-plated disc with greetings in 55 languages, sounds of Earth, and music from Bach to Chuck Berry. It's a greeting card to the cosmos, a hopeful gesture from a young species eager to connect. Voyager 1 isn't just a probe, it's a symbol of our curiosity and our longing to understand our place in the universe. Its mission was to explore planets, but its destiny was to become a legend, a silent wanderer in the great unknown. When we talk about Voyager, we're talking about a dream to reach out from our cradle and touch the stars. It's our message in a bottle, cast into the infinite. Voyager 1's journey is an odyssey through the solar system and beyond. Launched in 1977, it traveled farther than any human-made object before. It flew past Jupiter, revealing violent storms and volcanic moons, then Saturn, unveiling the complexity of its rings and the mystery of Titan's thick atmosphere. To study Titan, Voyager's path was altered, ending its planetary tour but sending it out of the solar system's plane. In 1990, at Carl Sagan's request, Voyager turned its camera homeward, capturing the pale blue dot, Earth as a tiny speck in the vastness. That image changed our perspective forever, reminding us of our fragility and unity. In 2012, Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, becoming the first human object in interstellar space. Alone in the dark, it kept sending data from a realm no one had ever visited. Its journey continues, further than we ever dreamed. For decades, Voyager 1 sent back a steady stream of data from the interstellar void, faint signals, but always clear. Then, in May 2022, something changed. The data became gibberish. Voyager was still transmitting, but the information was nonsense, telemetry corrupted, as if its voice had turned to static. The science data seemed fine, but without health updates, we were flying blind. NASA's engineers at JPL were stumped. They sent commands, ran diagnostics, but the problem persisted for months. Losing Voyager would be like losing a piece of ourselves, a silent eye in interstellar space, possibly closing forever. The main computer seemed healthy, but the system responsible for sending data was speaking in riddles. It was as if Voyager's brain was fine, but its mouth was garbled. The team suspected the data was being routed through a defunct piece of hardware, corrupting the signal before it reached Earth. The mystery deepened. Why would a 45-year-old spacecraft suddenly behave this way? The answer was elusive, and the world watched as NASA raced to solve the puzzle. Voyager's fate and our connection to the stars hung in the balance. Would our message in a bottle be lost forever? Fixing Voyager 1 wasn't like rebooting a computer. It took nearly 2 days for a command to reach it and a reply to return. The team worked with 1970s technology, poring over ancient schematics to diagnose a problem from 14.6 billion miles away. After months of effort, they gambled on a bold solution, forced the system back to its correct setting. It was risky. A wrong move could silence Voyager forever. They sent the command and waited, breath held. Finally, a clear signal arrived. Telemetry was back to normal. Relief swept through JPL. Their long-shot gamble had worked, but the fix raised new questions. Why did the system switch modes at all? It wasn't a typical hardware failure. Voyager had slipped into a bizarre alternate mode, then snapped back as if nothing happened. The incident didn't fit the usual models of electronics in deep space. Was it just a digital hiccup or something stranger? The answer remained a mystery, hinting at the unknowns lurking in the interstellar void. Voyager 1's voice was restored, but the puzzle was far from solved. Voyager's strange behavior caught the attention of a Nobel Prize-winning physicist who urged caution. The warning wasn't about aliens or doom, but about humility. Voyager is in a place we've never been, bombarded by cosmic rays and plasma fields unlike anything in our solar system. Could this extreme environment cause electronics to behave in ways we can't predict? Are the laws of physics subtly different out there? The physicist argued. Don't dismiss the anomaly as a glitch. Treat it as a chance to learn something extraordinary. Voyager 1 is our first direct test of physics in the interstellar medium. Unexpected data isn't just a problem, it's a potential discovery. The universe isn't obligated to make sense to us. Sometimes it sends a message we're not ready to understand. So what's happening to Voyager 1, 14.6 billion miles from home? One idea: intense cosmic radiation is flipping bits in its ancient computer, causing temporary glitches, like static on an old radio. Or maybe we're seeing the effects of unknown physics, new forms of matter or energy, or even dark matter interacting with the probe. It's speculative, but when you're in a new environment, you have to expect the unexpected. The Nobel laureate's warning reminds us, science advances by testing boundaries. Voyager's garbled data was an unplanned experiment, confusing but exciting. Sometimes the most important discoveries come from what doesn't fit. We may never know for sure what caused Voyager's glitch, but the event forces us to confront the vastness of our ignorance. For all our progress, we've only dipped our toes into the cosmic ocean. The impossible signal is a whisper from the unknown, inviting us to listen closer. Voyager 1's story isn't just about physics, it's about us. For most of history, the cosmos was a distant spectacle. Now Voyager is our proxy, exploring the space between stars. Its discoveries force us to reconsider our place in the universe. The pale blue dot showed our fragility. Voyager's strange signals hint at a dynamic, mysterious galactic environment. We're not isolated, we're part of a vast, complex ecosystem. This perspective is humbling. We're not the center and our knowledge is limited, but it's also inspiring. There are still great mysteries to solve. The age of exploration isn't over, it's just begun, and the frontiers are now among the stars. Voyager unites us in wonder, reminding us that its mission belongs to all humanity. As we follow its journey, we share a common quest for knowledge. We look up, together, asking the same big questions. Voyager 1's story is about the human spirit, our thirst for knowledge and courage to explore the unknown. We sent this tiny machine not for profit but to answer ancient questions. Where are we? What else is out there? Are we alone? Voyager is our silent answer, a metaphor for science itself, sending probes, physical and intellectual, into the unknown. Most data confirms what we expect, but sometimes we get something strange, something that doesn't fit. These moments drive revolutions in understanding. Voyager's garbled signal is one of those moments, a beautiful, frustrating puzzle. Long after its signal fades, Voyager will drift through the galaxy, a silent artifact of a curious civilization. It's our oldest monument, carrying our message of hope to the stars. As we listen to its faint whispers, let's embrace the unknown and never stop asking questions. The endless voyage of Voyager 1 is our voyage, a journey of discovery reaching for the stars.